This is big news, guys. I don't know if you guys have been following, but with card games come change. With change comes new mechanics. With new mechanics comes exciting new adventures and discoveries to make in any card game. And Bandai announced something pretty cool today. They announced both things with one card, which is actually pretty cool. They announced dual color cards, finally, and they announced DNA Digivolution, or Jogress, as the Japanese dubbed it or whatever. And no, this is not like Shakumon, which is a yellow card that says, this is also blue. No, actually a dual colored card. Without further ado, I want to talk to you guys about it. If you're watching it live on Twitch, awesome. And if you're watching it on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Turn that notification bell to smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos come out. Also, definitely do follow me on Twitch because, we talk about all this stuff live and react and have fun times. Fun times are fun, right? I think so. Pretty fun. So, this is from DigimonMeta.com. Shout out to this website for having this information here. We're talking about this new Mastamon card. This is the cover card for the new Starter Deck 10. We don't know what the Imperial Dramon is yet, but we have enough information to we know what's going on here. We know, we're smart. So, a new Jogress Digivolution system. Over here, you'll see that you can evolve it onto a yellow or purple level 5 for 5, which is very expensive. You'll also see at the bottom here, the yellow-purple split. This is our first official announced dual card, yellow and purple. This means that you can use both yellow and purple options if this is the only card on your field, and you get all the benefits if you control a yellow card or purple card, because this is obviously both. That's pretty exciting. Now, the card itself is actually really, really neat, but what's important is the Jogress, or the DNA Digivolution. How this works, and there's a good picture of it down here, you have two level 5s, a yellow and a purple, and you combine all their stacks together, and you make one very, very big stack, basically. That allows you to get inheritables galore, but it's also technically free. If you do this kind of Digivolution to get in the Mastamon here, or any other card going forward like this, it's a free evolution. A free evolution. So typical like DNA Digivolution in the anime, they combine and they become one. And that's what this is. That's what this is. That's what this Mastamon is. And that's what all these Jogress cards are going to be like going forward. Now, the card itself, besides the Jogress, when Digivolving, put a yellow-purple Digimon from your trash on top of your security pile. After you Jogress Digivolve, though, so only if you Jogress Digivolve, you can look at your security cards and play level 5 or lower Digimon amongst them without paying its cost, which is nice, I must say. Get Lucamons, Nightmons, Godamons, Pulsemons, whatever else we got too. Never know. I'm sure this yellow-purple starter deck, Mastamon deck, will come with a lot of fun toys. I'm sure it will. And then a both turns effect. Both turns. Got power creeps happening. Oh yeah. When another of your Digimon is played as a result of an effect, delete an opponent's Digimon that has a level equal to or lower than that played Digimon. So this triggers off its own ability, by the way. If you DNA Digivolve, and you take something from your security stack and play it, you can trigger the both turns effect to delete something. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is not a once per turn effect. This is not a once per turn effect. And it's both turns. You know what that means? If we get some really nutty yellow-purple security Digimon, or of other color, and this is on the field, and they attack security, and a really cool security Digimon comes out, you get some effects, because it's played by a card effect. So you do whatever the security Digimon does, plus the Mastamon effect, which is silly. Also, one final thing, and then I'm going to stop talking about this card in particular, then move on to the whole announcement in general. When another of your Digimon is played. So, being a purple card, you can evolve something like, I don't know, Omnimon's Worth Defeat on this card, which you might play as 4 of. Because if it activates Insecurity while this card is on the field, you can pop basically any Digimon in the game. That's kinda nutty, if you ask me. That's really good. That's really good. So moving on to the announcement itself, this is really freaking cool how they introduced the DNA Digivolve mechanic and the dual color mechanic. I don't know if all dual color Digimon will be DNA Digivolve. They might not do that, and DNA Digivolve might be special for these dual color cards. We only know one card, okay? We can assume the Imperial Digimon in the counter starter deck is going to be very similar to this. But we don't know what Bandai's long-term plan is for these kind of things. But it does really embrace deck creativity and deck building brain. Big brain deck building, as I like to call it. You can build a yellow deck, a purple deck, or maybe we'll get cards that allow you to build both a yellow and a purple deck simultaneously without any major bricks. That seems really awesome. Maybe for Imperials, I want to be blue and green. Who knows? And then who knows what other cards we're going to get that support this, right? We could get all sorts of combinations. Get red, black, green, black, blue, red, yellow, blue, purple, red, purple, gray. Yeah, it goes on, right? It goes on. And that's probably the most exciting part about this. This is not a bad thing. This is a sign that the game is moving in the right direction. And this is going to push deck building to its limits. Because you have a card here like Mastamon, and it's actually going to enable you to build some pretty interesting decks. And it's going to allow for competition. It's going to put people in the fighter's seat building their decks. And it's just going to be fun. And it's going to test people's limits. Deck building limits and play limits. I really like the yellow-purple Lord Nightmon deck going around right now on a different tangent, because it introduces both yellow and purple cards potentially, right? And Omnimons, and however you want to do it. But this is on a whole different level. This is just split-color decks we have available to us now, right? So deck building, if anything, will get more creative. There will be more decks you can play. Because maybe both a purple version will be good, and a yellow version will be good. And maybe a purple-yellow version will be good. You know what I mean? So, lots of creativity to go around with these kind of cards. The ceiling is infinite. Bandai could take this and do whatever they want with it. And that's actually really cool for the player base. And, yeah. Speechless, yeah. Until we have more information, though, that's all we have. Additional information, things that we know during Jogress Digivolution, both level 5s are stacked underneath level 6, and DNA Digivolve unsuspends the level 6. So if you have a suspended level 5 and a suspended level 5, and you combine them together, DNA Digivolve into whatever, it's unsuspended, which gives you like an extra attack, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And of course you draw a card because it's a Digivolve. It's a Digivolution. You draw a card. That's pretty cool. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think this is good? Do you think this is bad? Could go either way, but let me know. I think this is only a sign of positivity in the game. I think it's only going to be healthy. This is a nice short little video for me to explain my thoughts. I think this is just only good news. It's definitely not bad news. So let me know what you think. That's it. See ya.